shit. My man is down, you know? They shoot my man, they're running free. This nigga's out there selling all types of shit. I got a quarter-pound of weed, and you're telling me, yeah, I gotta serve 5 to 10 years. There's not shit you can do for me? I don't have any choices? Fuck this old casualty of war shit, man.
Sometimes you can't always be a winner, man. You can't be a loser either, huh? Some win, some lose, no matter how you fall. Get up, get out of the game. Yo, regrets and mistakes kept a brother on the grind. Yo, I want a bigger cake and I want it now. Now some win, some lose, no matter how you fall. Get up, get out of the gate. Yo, regrets and mistakes kept a brother on the grind. Yo, I want a bigger cake and I want it now. What's up to my soldiers, the beast, the president, made the streets get colder. Back and forth looking over your shoulder. Still packing bread, bringing heat from a toaster. Loud, how you like me now? I'm always angry, fighting foul. Biting ears, Mike Tyson style. LPs and traps that ripe in the wild. I ain't gonna never stop, forever representing Long Island. I'm from Hempstead, where they cook crack by the pound. Still pitching, throwing that strike from the mound. Tricolor fitted with that throwback down. Going forward, cause I can't hold back now. Yeah, mama, my team's a Chaco Brown. I lost Jose, it's up to Paco now. I'm from the gutter, but not with that mainstream style. I'm from Hempstead, where the D sleep in the water from Hempstead. Where my brother sleep with your daughter. Yeah, man. Yo, some win, some lose, no matter how you fall. Get up, get out of the game. Yo, regrets and mistakes kept a brother on the grind. I want a bigger cake and I want it now. Yo, some win, some lose, no matter how you fall. Get up, get out of the gate. Yo, regrets and mistakes kept a brother on the grind. I want a bigger cake and I want it now. Yo, Mrs. Carmen San Diego, you lost me. I remember 85, yeah, Raggedy Ann and Andy chasing after Mr. Softy. Breezing, you a nasty nigga, get up off me. These words I heard after game, I'm how to go get it. So take your savings and hide it, and I'ma go get it. Yo, you talking ice, I'm speaking of glaciers and honey that's frigid. Tall niggas can get sized down like a midget. Pardon me if my lines get a bit too explicit, but I'm tired of this winning and losing, trying to get the riches. I'm about this money and that leads to my business. And my business is this, talking music, man. Yo, some win, some lose, no matter how you fall. Get up, get out of the game. Yo, regrets and mistakes kept a brother on the grind. Yo, I want a bigger cake, and I want it now, man. Some win, some lose. Yo, what? Yeah. Time's up. Yup. Hook to a clock, that's why we clock to the hook. Yeah. Hook to a.
Boom. What it do, y'all? What's going on this Monday evening? What are y'all doing out there, family? I hope y'all staying blessed up. Young Riaz, the Drip King in the house. What it do, Young Riaz? What's going down, my brother from across the pond? I hope everybody having a good one, staying blessed up. What was I going to start off with? There was something I had in my head right off I was going to jump on. Oh, there we go. You know, I see the motherfuckers on YouTube, the niggas that just want to be contrarian just to be contrarian. I see you motherfuckers who are talking shit about the movie Sinners. It's just so funny. These are the same people I see up in our mix. And then they be saying a lot of weird and wild shit. So just be wary. The enemy of all things is always next to you. Just pay attention, family. You're going to run across those people all the damn time. A bunch of contrarian motherfuckers. They know who they are. I ain't got to even say the motherfucker name. The nigga already showed he almost like Ashy Larry type nigga anyway, because he'll jump all in your feed and talk crazy because that's the type of nigga he is. So A lot of these weird Negroes out here, you just gotta be like, what the fuck, bro? There's a lot of weird old man energy. It's no real energy. See that man pill shit, that red pill shit, that shit was never real. It's a bunch of motherfucking secular incel motherfuckers. Not secure men. There's a bunch of cowards over there piling up to hate on women, particularly black women. I remember I never got into none of that shit. I used to be like, what the hell is y'all niggas over here whining about? I just used to always be like, these the niggas that don't get laid. That chicks don't be checking for their asses and shit. Cause when you get checked for it, you know what I'm saying? You know, you like shit. I don't have to worry about shit. You can just see another chick and then that chick say, I see you looking at her. Then you know you being checked for it. So you know. Other niggas, they don't live like that. They just live this fucking square life, and then they be acting like everybody want to get some of their money. Ain't nobody want your money, nigga. These chicks be out here with ballers and shit. Why you think they want the ballers? Cause you niggas be too stingy on money. Y'all think they gonna go fuck with y'all cause you just got a couple of crypto. You got some crypto coins and shit. You showing her your portfolio, nigga. That's not gonna get you these hoes today. It's just not. So look for the quality women that might be in your lane. Motherfuckers act like they ain't no square women. There is some square women. And they all ain't church ladies like y'all think. Y'all think like, oh my God, I gotta go get a church bitch. Go meet her daddy and shit. Walk on a goddamn a fucking farm or some shit. That's what y'all be thinking. Nah, it ain't like that. You just gotta go out there and find you a woman that's like on what you looking for. Some of them do go to church, but not all of them do. You know, there's a lot of spiritual women out there. You just got to find them, but you're gonna have to tap into your divine inner self. You can't just get up there and then start becoming a wide hip nigga. Start sitting around letting your hips and shit get all big and stop doing stuff, nigga. No. Get out there and be manly, nigga. Do manly stuff. Work out your body so you don't end up with wide hips. Cause I seen a nigga who had a whole bare body. I was looking at him. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that's right, young Riaz. Inshallah, God willing. God willing. You get that build a bare body out there. Cause so I seen a dude with a body just like a woman. I thought he was a woman from behind. Till I got up on the side of the motherfucker. I was like, what the hell type of body you got? It's fucked up when you see somebody. I'm not kicking nobody with a bad body. I'm just saying, get out off of these goddamn video game sets and these chairs and go work your fucking body out, bro. Cause some of y'all look weird. Y'all actually looking like y'all curved into that motherfucking chair. So get out and don't just do that shit, bro. And learn to fast. Stop eating fucking Wendy's and shit every night while you gaming. Some night you might just have to like just drink some Gatorades and some monsters or something. But don't take in no food. Cause that might happen. I ain't gonna hate on you for that. But got to think about that, family. Got to. Let's get into these stories, man. The Monday. I'm here early because yeah, there's some wild shit that's been going on. Wild shit. You dig what I'm saying? Ooh, wait, did I push something wrong? Hold on.
Pull him the f*** out of here right now, and I'll put him in his chair and I'll plug it in. I got an electric out with my Chevy.
So I think people should be asking the question, how many people would you like here? How many people died? How were their families affected when they were probably dying of some illness? You know, so yes, he died, and I'm sorry that a father and a husband died, but how many people was he responsible for dying?
Look at it is, yes, go back later and work images the way you want to.
Boy, you see them tethers. Them tethers be out there, boy.
Today. You're joking, right? Pull him the f*** out of here right now, and I'll put him in his chair and I'll plug it in. I got an electric out with my
Look at the white nigga.
I'll plug it right in.
What do you think happened?
Ready to
The
kill him.
case?
You got a tether. You got tethers over there like, oh.
These people can just keep killing because they
Luigi alone.
You know, you got all the supporters out there.
He's a good white man.
Soulless supporters.
The white people out here like
murder,
the hell with Luigi.
Murderer murdered an innocent
Look
man
at this.
who has 2 children and a wife, and everybody's making him the hero.
His contact information. But stories like that are one of the reasons that we're out here, because it's horrible, it's not acceptable. We're here for.
Well, there y'all go.
Basically, if you go to American right, and if we don't have that.
See, the white supremacists, they over there divided and fighting against themselves. And we should not be getting involved in shit. Let the tethers, if the tethers want to get involved, let them go over there. But regular black people, save our energy for us. Don't get involved with this bullshit. Let these motherfuckers and these tethers, let them go there, because you see the white supremacists about to devour themselves over Luigi Mangione. So let them go. Let them go. Shit. We got shit to worry about and I don't know, is this an African child? But this woman has an African child, and listen to what she tells this child, man. Y'all gotta stop losing African brothers and sisters.
Like an African. Lift it up there. Come on. Yes, put it on there. Come on. Come on. You have to know how to do this. This is like in your blood. Ow. There we go. You got this. Okay. Now put it centered on there.
Shit, bro?
Keep your head still.
It's in her blood to carry rice on the top of her head.
Oh, that's pretty heavy.
But if we said that shit, they
Right,
be
just get it on
mad.
there centered. There we go.
Y'all see that shit right there? Had the little African kid. Told her it was in her blood. Yo, what the fuck? And that's who they letting adopt these little African kids. Yeah, it's crazy. No wonder they have so much hate and disdain when they get over here to us. Cause they sitting up there being raised up right under them. And all they learning is goddamn white supremacy, which is racism. God damn. Y'all letting y'all kids be fucked up. That's why when black people over here, we try to get our kids away from the white supremacists in the system. We don't try to let them stay up in no damn system. I remember my one cousin, she was tripping and she was on that shit. I remember the whole family fought to get them babies from that system. And I think of how my cousins grew up and they productive citizens right now. I'm like, thank God. I remember watching that as a kid. I'm like scared. Like, I don't want to see my cousins disappear and never see them again. I remember my mama telling me, like, yo, no, don't worry, we gonna get them. We gonna make sure they not we not letting them go in the system. I remember my whole family was up at that damn courthouse. And that's why I say, inshallah, praise God. God willing, made sure they did not end up in the damn system, and we was able for them to grow up amongst us, and they all productive citizens of the world. Nothing they didn't get violated. All this crazy stuff that people say be happening. I had to go because I heard some stuff, and I went and started, you know, talking to some of my cousins and nieces and nephews. I was like, well, I got to do a survey because I don't know if what I'm saying is true. So all this weekend, I've been sitting here. I was sitting there calling what cousins I can call and who I can reach and who was willing to answer the questions. It was funny as hell, but hey, I got a good estimation that hey, that shit ain't go down in my family. So I kind of got like I was like, well, so you saying like they was like, yeah, well, um, such and such. They knew if there was a certain cousin around. Everybody be like, watch that motherfucker. So I was like, oh, so like there might be motherfuckers because I remember that as a kid too. I remember people like, don't let motherfuckers be around him, and the motherfucker couldn't be around nobody. So that motherfucker might have to leave the barbecue. So that's what I remember. I remember motherfuckers getting escorted off the property. Like, yeah, nigga, it's good you came by, but you got to go. It's like, yeah, motherfucker. All right, good to see you still alive, motherfucker. But here, take this plate and get the fuck up the street. That's how it was. Motherfucker wasn't allowed to stay around like that. I remember that. And that was the cousins that I always avoided. But you never really saw them motherfuckers because they mostly was like in jail. That's what I said. A motherfucker with criminal tendencies normally end up back in jail. If you a criminal motherfucker, that's just it. So you just can't help a motherfucker who might be in there. But that's wild, man. She had the kid with the rice on the head. This is the wildest shit ever, yo. I don't know, because she did try to show herself. She tried to save herself. Like, well, let me show myself with some goddamn rice on my head, too, real quick. Because her husband probably was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to carry over well. He probably was just like that. He probably was like, hey, mate. Hey, I don't think that's going to carry over well, mate. Oh yeah, this is funny as hell. These Chinese boy, they be doing some funny ass shit. I think I'll get those too. We'll see those. I thought he unalived himself when I saw that shit.
And I think that this is the NFL starting to take a stand with all the changes that we are seeing in the climate of college football. These kids, they have a lot of power, and especially a kid like Shadur, whose father happens to be Deion Primetime Sanders. Kids hold all of the control and all the power when it comes to college football. Whenever that starts to transcend and work its way and leak and creep into the NFL, that's when the owners are going to put their foot down. That's when the league is going to put its foot down and say enough is enough. And I think this is the perfect example of it. And unfortunately, it does have to be Shadur. We can sit here and talk about how great he is as a quarterback, how accurate he is, how he stands in the pocket and delivers the football under pressure. He does a lot.
Now let's unpack that. Why did it have to be Shador? There's been a lot of people cut the NIL deals didn't just start. Why did it have to be Shador? Let's unpack that, family. And you got this, they'll put a black face on this shit, have somebody saying that shit. Well, they had to stand down, they had to come down. On who? On one young black male? Did they say, hey, hold on, we don't like Cam Ward for saying, hey, man, I got a goddamn chip on my shoulder? They didn't come down on him over that. I'm not saying Cam Ward is even fucking wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, shit, let these young boys, because these young boys showing me something I ain't seen in a long time. They manliness. Because mostly all these niggas is moist. Pussy bandits. Or chasing after a Becky. RG3, since you want to be talking so much, nigga. We been seeing you talking, nigga, now. I know you trying to, but you ain't saying much, so nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. For real. You out here making bro look bad when you be talking. Just shut the fuck up. It's certain niggas that should just shut up, bro. It's a different game now. We know this, and I know his son gonna be the preacher's boy that he is. He ain't no righteous, indignatious Negro. He ain't gonna be all out there like that. We understand that. We get it. But for those of us who watching, like I was a nigga who stopped watching since way before Kaepernick went on, cause I saw how racist they was. And then when Kaepernick did what Kaepernick did, that gave me more reason not to watch the motherfucking games no more. And I was like, all right, nigga, I'm standing with Kaepernick on that shit. But I watched a lot of niggas go right back to watching football. People be sending me shit like, yo, Breeze, what you think about this? I said, I don't think nothing about it, nigga. I don't watch that shit. Oh, nigga, you still hating? Why is it hating? I told y'all niggas, I don't do the Negro Fetching League. That's what it is to me. The Negro Fetching League. Nigga, there's a white nigga, or now they got a black nigga that's going to throw you the ball, you going to fetch it. Nigga. Scooby snacks and run, run another nigga over, crush a nigga bone, dive into that motherfucking end zone, get up dancing and shit. Then the next day, you driving in your $200,000 Lamborghini and the goddamn white Latino cops is busting in your window like, get out of there, nigga. Get your black ass out. Come on, goddammit. Wasting time, nigga. I'm trying to get to the game. Nigga, we don't give a damn. Get this nigga out of here. That's how they treat y'all motherfuckers on the plantation, bro. It's crazy. It's wild. I ain't even trying to hate on niggas how they get their bread. I'm just talking about like, look, man, fuck. Just look at the image of this shit, y'all. God damn. Even a normal person at some point gotta be like, hey, wait, hold up, man. This shit, the optics, bro. The optics, it just doesn't look correct. Like, what the hell are we letting, go on? Where we like at some point, like, wait, hold on, man. What the fuck, man? I'm not participating in this monkey show. At some point, niggas gonna have to say, and I said it, I was gonna be a person that was gonna come back to the Negro Fetching League because of Shador. I was one of those people. And I see other people saying the same thing, that, yo, we was gonna come back and join it too. You right, Breeze. I made a got like thousands of views on there. And people were saying, like, yeah, we would have came back if Shador. I was like, yeah, so I know I'm not crazy. Because I was like, shit, I almost was thinking in my mind, like, damn, I might watch a football game this year. I was sitting right there thinking, like, damn, yo, I might watch an actual football game. Because Shador Sanders might be playing. But when they put you at the fifth position, that's not guaranteed they're going to let you play at all. And to make this brother have to fight all the way up from the bottom is just disrespectful again. Once again, that's disrespect. And then I don't know that I can tolerate being a part of watching disrespect like that to this young brother. I disagree with it wholeheartedly. I am not going to be participating in the NFL 2025-2026 season. The hell with them. The same way I've been saying fuck them. And they know. They send me that shit hey, nigga, hey, look, you can get a. They always trying to send me fucking all types of deals on NFL fucking the NFL ticket shit. I be like, nah, mm-mm. They always sending that shit like, oh, cause they remember when I used to be a follower of that shit and watch that shit. They knew they was like, this nigga paid his bills all the time. But see, once I realize that you ain't really down for us, I'll be like, look, I'm fine. I ain't. You can go get somebody else and figure that shit out with, cause I ain't doing it no more. I don't go to bars no more and eat hot wings like I used to. I don't go watch the games and do none of that shit no more. I don't do any of that shit because it's like I'm not gonna go out here and play like I'm watching or liking any of this shit. I'll just stay fucking home and not watch that shit no more. I'll just watch some anime. That's what I'll do. If there's a new movie out, I'll watch that. But other than that, I don't go to these functions no more. I used to do it, especially when my wife was alive. You know, we always used to go down to the Wizards games all the time.
He does a lot of things as well. But at the end of the day, this is not about Shadur's play. This is about the fact that he is the most polarizing, the brightest example of what college football is becoming. And he is going to suffer because of it. He is suffering because of it, because the NFL is looking at him like he's our prime suspect of somebody we can make an example out of and send a message. And that is exactly what the NFL is doing.
Do y'all think that's right? I'm asking y'all, do y'all think that's fucking right that they can make an example out of him? Because he's not up here saying, "Oh, the NFL saved me," because that's what they like. They always like the niggas with the single mama. Oh, get the single mama in there. She in there cooking some goddamn crab etouffee and shit. Oh, goddamn it. Oh, we done saved the family, goddamn it. It's all these women and there's no men, just him. He's the one man in there. Y'all ever notice that? Y'all watch some of these Super Bowl things? Shit, I even watched the one with the African nigga. That nigga had a whole bunch of white people in there. So y'all tell me what the fuck. Y'all think y'all think like the brother needs to like be like treated this way? Is that how we rolling in 2025? Cause I'm confused by that shit. Well, I don't agree with this dude.
And I think that this is the NFL starting to take a stand with all the changes that we are seeing
Wait,
in the
hold
climate
on,
of
hold on. Let
college
me
football.
get his ass out
These
of here.
kids, they have a lot of power, and especially a kid like Shador.
All right. Oh, so this was a Chinese guy. We thought he jumped out the window, right? Here we go. Oh wait, I put the wrong video. Wait, hold on. Wait, god damn it. Yeah, here go the first. Wait, here go the right video. Here go the first. Everybody thought this was real. This is why I say don't be trusting the Chinese. Y'all thought this nigga jumped out the window. And it wasn't even no real window. The hell is this nigga doing? What the fuck? He thought he was gonna kill himself? Trying to get away from a bitch. He gotta pick up his flip flop. You saw him, he had to pick up his flip flop so he can run. Nigga, wear some real shoes. He just left that shit. He's like, fuck that. That's how you gotta get away from a bitch in China? Damn. That bitch must have knew some kung fu. That nigga was like, fuck this. This is the only way I can get out. This bitch. He must have knew, like, yo, hold up. Y'all don't get it. He probably writing in, like, hey, hold up. Y'all niggas don't get it. That bitch was from the Shaolin motherfucking no, New Era, man. I'm tired of buying $50 hats from you, bro. When y'all gonna have a deal? Them niggas is too expensive, them New Era hats, boy. Even if you get one with the fucking knot mesh or whatever with the snapback, them shits is $50 too. I think the snapbacks is like $40. $10 off that bitch. But yeah, if I had to do that to get away from a bitch, like he looking like he dealing with an assassin bitch. Cause look at her little shoes. If you see the picture as it's sitting right there, look down at her shoes. Like she could kick them shits off in a minute, and it's probably like fucking. If you ever watch kung fu flicks, Asian bitches ain't to be taken for lightly. I'm just trying to tell y'all, if you dealing with an Asian bitch, she might have some kung fu shit on her, and your ass is dead. That bitch might be a kunoichi. I'm just saying, she could really be a motherfucking kunoichi. That's why my nigga had to dive out the window. Let's watch one more time. Cause my nigga trying to talk to her, he like, fuck this. Let's watch one more time. He's like, bitch, wait, what? Wait, bitch. She like, ah. She trying to hold him like, she might be trying to, that nigga like, ah. He ain't even go worry about his bag or nothing. He like, fuck that. That bitch is a kunoichi. And it ain't even like a up on the floor. That nigga's out. Like, what would make a nigga be out like that? Like, what would make a nigga be out? That bitch had to have been an assassin. A killer. That nigga was out. And that bitch was like, nigga, use the father. And he was like, fuck that. Fuck you sick. Fuck you. And jumped out that bitch. He was gone. Look, I don't know what went on. I don't know what went on, but yo, anybody in China, let me know what was. I believe that was in motherfucking Hong Kong, actually. But, we'll see what happens, man. We don't know. We don't effing know, bro. God damn. Oh, yeah. Let's get yelled at. Oh, yeah, they all did get drafted. Yeah, we gonna watch some of them cry. Okay. Oh, yeah, and we had this damn situation right there. There you go. I hope y'all all having a great one out there this Monday. I hope everybody's staying safe. It's nice out though. It was nice. It was cold this motherfucking morning though. When I went to go to truck, it was like 40 fucking 3 degrees this morning when we did truck. And then when I came out, it's like 70. I'm like, what the fuck is up with this shit? But it was like cold as shit when we was doing truck. Everybody we was seeing out, we was laughing. Me and the truck driver, all of us. We was like, look at this shit. We all see our breath like it's winter again. We started laughing. We was like, yeah, this shit crazy. But once you start working that truck, you don't feel the cold no more. You be like, fuck that. Let's get yelled
Democrats
at.
have lost their goddamn mind. They protesting. Some of them heavy politician hitters. Apparently, they drinking fucking food dye. Make a fucking point. I don't know why. This is beyond fucking weird. Are you telling me, Democrats, that you all want food dye, this poisonous shit in our foods? I wonder why. It's just not making sense. Putting yourselves first before everybody else. Go figure. Oh, that Democratic Party, boy, I tell you, They can't be trusted. Oh wait, maybe some of you motherfuckers ain't understanding what I'm saying. Let me backtrack to make it real fucking clear. Democratic members literally protesting against Donald motherfucking Trump by drinking food dye. Because apparently they believe we all need to be fucking poisoned.
Well, remember,
if you like my content,
when
go
Obama,
subscribe to my YouTube
Obama
page.
went
It
to
ain't gonna take nothing but 5 funky ass seconds. But if you a sensitive Powerpuff Cat Karen single rainbow color hair motherfucker, stay the fuck off my YouTube page.
Right, go support the brother. Yo, but I remember when Obama went to Flint, Michigan, and he sat up there and he drank that fake water in front of them people and lied. And they never got that water good. So the hell with Obama. Obama, as I say, with his bitch ass. He's a goddamn Kenyan. And I just posted, and if y'all watch my broadcast 2 weekends ago, you saw I had them Kenyans and how them Kenyans talk about us. The hell with Obama. That nigga can kick rocks. Word up. Motherfuckers feeling that
The average
pressure,
Gen
boy.
Zer says they'll need more than $500,000 a year to feel successful.
I don't think our generation can budget their way out of this.
With young adults hitting major life milestones like marriage and financial independence later in life, there's anxiety over whether the American dream is achievable for them.
Do you feel like hard work pays off now? It's like really hard to say.
Our generation is starting behind, loaded with student loans, higher interest rates, housing costs exploding.
Finding a spot to rent in the city is hard, and with mortgage rates going up again, buying a home seems out of reach. A survey published last year showed nearly a third of Gen Z adults, under 26 at the time, still lived with their parents.
I'll walk past like a real estate place and just see listings, and I'm just like, that's an amount of money that just seems like I can't even imagine. It feels kind of insurmountable.
Every time I get paid, it's either my car payment I have to pay and car insurance, and then on top of that phone bill. So it's like so much at once hitting me, and then my credit card that I have to pay off.
I think there's an assumption that Gen Z is ungrateful, difficult to work with, expecting things that we don't deserve, and the reality is much of our generation is working really hard.
They still have some hope in the American dream.
I know that this is a country where people can achieve their dreams. It's just getting harder and harder to do that.
Well, there you go. Look, it really is tough, y'all. Y'all hang in there. Y'all lock in. Y'all start connecting with a lot of this passive income out here that you can get. Lock in, especially all our young people who play video games. Monetize your video game playing. Everything. Don't just be wasting your time for no reason no more. When you surfing on the internet, make sure you're getting paid that way too. There's many different apps you could tap in that pay you for surfing through the internet. You can lock in everything you doing. You can get paid. Your time is value, family. They already know your identity. They already stealing your shit. You might as well get paid for it. The hell is wrong with y'all? They know everything you fucking doing. So stop thinking you're so secretive, especially you VPN niggas, because y'all like to think y'all the most secretive. Nigga, they got y'all locked down the first. They know about VPN, nigga. They the ones allow it to exist. Fuck is wrong with y'all? That's what's weird about people. Y'all just be like, man, this VPN over here, that's going to keep me safe. But there's commercials for VPNs all over the damn television and all over your ads script on your timeline and everything. So, yeah, these people don't know about it. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all so simple-minded. No wonder they do what the hell they do. Because everybody is like really simple in their head. They know what the hell you doing. They could track your VPN right to your ass. Just like I watched this whole shit about the 9/11 shit. And they know it's a motherfucker still in Saudi Arabia who was here, who was doing all the intel for them motherfuckers walking around in D.C. Omar, I said, Obayami, some motherfucker like that. He's still alive. He over there in Saudi Arabia. And I said, you see, I've been saying this shit for years that the Saudi Arabians was part of that shit. And the funny shit is they was gonna throw these boxes out in the garbage. It just happened to be one of the FBI agents on the ground that day. And the dude told him, like, hey, we about to throw these in the garbage. Do you want these boxes? He was like, hell yeah. And they put all them boxes in the back of his truck. And turn out this is the breaker that shows all these Saudi Arabians was involved in the goddamn 9/11. I told people, can't trust them damn people. Trump was hanging with them too. So we figured that shit out. But there you go, Gen Z like shit. We ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. Look at this dude right here, man. This why you gotta keep your toolkit on you.
So why you walking up on me?
Public street, dude.
Oh, it is public. So why are you walking?
Go ahead, video it.
Why are you walking up on me though?
Get out the neighborhood, dude.
I'm getting out the neighborhood, but why are you walking up on me? You gonna wait?
First of all, I don't like black people.
I mean, that's cool.
Okay?
That's cool.
Have a nice day.
I'll have one. Just don't walk up on me. I told you that. Don't do it.
Yeah, we just said that.
Oh, no, do it?
Don't do it. Yes. Nah, I'm already good, but you just stay where you at. All right. Have a good day. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. I think bro did have his toolkit on him because that devil did stop when he told him. But good Lord, man. These people. Are subject to snap at any minute. Just be tripping. Word up. I'm glad this brother addressed this right here, though. Because I thought that should be addressed. Whatever, man. Oh yeah, they on each other right now. They on everybody. They on themselves right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, Steve. Please hit that like and subscribe when y'all come in here. Please, I appreciate that, y'all. Go ahead, little bro.
And I'm glad somebody touched on that topic about light skins. Do y'all understand that light skin is a black term? Black people came up with the original light skin. all this other Latina and Indian and Asians talking about, yeah, they're light skin, curly hair. You're not black. Light skin only applies to black people and black people only, bro. That's where it originated. If you think of, oh, the light skin face, hey, the light skin face, that's because black people originally came up with the light skin face. Light skin black people with both black parents, they're black. That's it, bro. Y'all need to stop these others. Y'all be talking about, oh yeah, she's light skinned, bro. She's Hispanic, Asian, Islander. She's not black. Light skin is a black term that originated from black people, bro. Growing up, that's what we talked about. People look at me, oh, I'm light skin. Yeah, I have 2 black parents. They may be lighter than me. 2 black parents, that's light skin.
And that's big facts. That is big facts. That's why I try to tell people we don't even have like a real colorism problem. That's not something that's real for black people because we know that there's light skinned brothers and there's light skinned sisters, but they come from a black family. They don't come from like no other group. Those people are just what they are. Hold on. Yeah, those people are just what they are. It's like it's so weird this new world we in where everybody trying to they trying to co-opt everything that's about a black person. It's weird. I don't know why. I know why, but let's keep it going.
People who now call themselves Jews, they say, are responsible for many of the evils of the world.
War on white America is a war on heritage America.
We told you about the Christian nationalists who are moving into Jackson County, Tennessee, how they want to go back to America the way it was before the civil rights movement, how they want to take away the rights of women to vote, how they really just want to go back to the 19th century. Now we've uncovered their views about Jews.
In the biblical sense, right, they do not exist today anymore. Right? It's only Christians and non-Christians.
In this case, their hate, as many see it, is based on their view of Scripture. They think Jesus was the last Jew. They think the United States of America belongs to Jesus. And Jews, because they rejected Christ, have no place in this country.
You use the phrase Judeo-Christian, you might as well put a coexist bumper sticker on your car.
That's right.
Right? No, right. This country belongs to Jesus.
What makes this story important and why I'm going to keep digging is these people want to get political power to bring about their beliefs, to impose their beliefs, so that Jews theoretically would no longer have power in our society. That means Tennessee, that means the rest of the country.
Well, there you have it. Like shit. It's the Jews, man. It's not us racist white people. Wait, but Jews look like you. No, man, you can tell. You can tell a Jew. Wait, how? I mean, they have really long noses, but your nose long. But his nose is 6 centimeters longer than mine. The white supremacists, they just seem so comical when they be blaming the Jews. I just be die laughing. I be like, God damn, y'all really y'all can't figure out any other way. Y'all just be saying the wildest shit. But whatever, man. Whatever. It's the Jews, man. Fucking Jews.
All right, then like it. That's why that girl came out. Let's get to do we have the thing in the car? Yeah. What? What am I gonna do?
Are you a Jew? See, once again.
What was that? You have something else to say over
Always
there?
a Jew.
Yeah. We are. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, y'all gay.
Snowflakes, dude, snowflakes. Alexa, record.
Y'all supposed to just say nah. Like, nah, this is my brother. And y'all would have got out of there. Them kids wouldn't have messed with y'all. God damn. See, they asked him where you get. And y'all told him, yeah. Y'all didn't have to tell him that. Y'all could have just been like, nah, this is my brother. And they was like, oh, okay. They be like, all right, let him go. I'm just saying. Remember, there was a gay guy told me, like, you guys don't always have to resort to violence. You could have just, like, you know, like what? I'm black. They attacked me because I was black. But they still made an excuse for it. Motherfuckers down there on y'all asses. Oh, yeah. Let's get to this whole thing when people be talking about, well, black people shouldn't stand up and fight for nothing. Well, watch these Asians. It ain't fighting. Let's see what they doing. Oh, yeah. Let's get that too. Here we go. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. We ain't gonna waste no time. Cause I got some video games to go play. Oh, where's my salad? I got a salad over there too. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is some fucking. I believe this is in Malaysia or something. So these are a bunch of Asians. You see that? There you go. A bunch of Asians walking around in goddamn Ku Klux Klan outfits. I told y'all we can't trust these people. You're gonna wake up. Listen to this
The Asian community will fight because this is not just for us, this is for our children, and this is for America.
At least some 6 Republicans have indicated support for House Bill 17, which would ban individuals from China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea from owning land in Texas. In a social media post late this afternoon, Representative Cole Hefner, the author of HB 17 and the chair of the Homeland Security Committee, writes, "Our Homeland Security Committee hearing is now heading into its 5th hour, and what we've uncovered is deeply concerning. The threats posed by the Chinese Communist Party and other foreign adversaries are real, and they're targeting our land, our institutions, our technology, and infrastructure, and our freedoms." It carves out an exception for green card holders and U.S. citizens, even if they're from those countries. But Democrats say the bill infringes on the fundamentals of the American dream, homeownership for new Americans. It also gives the governor's office the authority to name other countries to the list, raising concerns from Democrats over politicizing the ban.
So today it's China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. But tomorrow it could be Vietnam, it could be India, it could be your community.
But with significant support for the bill from the House Republicans, plus the Senate already passing a similar bill, may not be a battle Democrats can win.
Yeah, I'm with that, because you can't own land over there. You can't own land over there. Stop playing around. You have to move and live that bitch for like 10 years to own any land over in them places. Yeah, I'm with, I'm with that. I'm with that. Fuck you and China.
Do you think that America would be stronger if more women held traditional gender roles?
Oh, 100%.
I say no. It's outdated.
I believe traditional gender roles strengthens the family. If a mother is out working and not able to nurture her children, like, so if she has a son, for example, that son might be looking to the world, looking at school, looking at parties, at clubs for that love that he wants from his mom. And vice versa with the dad. If the dad is not present, the daughter might be yearning for that love, that masculine figure in her life, but it's supposed to be her dad. But instead, she's trying to find this in other men and just other pleasures, and that can lead to so many dangerous things.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all have the things we like and we don't like, what we're good at and we're not. And I say play to that. It really depends on the couple. Not saying that is a wrong thing to do, but more it really depends on the partnership and making those decisions together. I have not really experienced a lot of the traditional gender roles because it's not something I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's like they always show like strong faced bitches and Negroes with unkept beards. They never show nobody that look like that's been groomed. Like, cause them women look oily and they were fat looking. So yeah, ain't no man trying to. Shit, I'm looking at them two bitches like you not doing no traditional shit with me, bitch. Get this couch on your back. We moving couches. Me and this bitch. As big as them bitches was, we moving furniture, ho. Ain't no sitting around. Move this. Come on, let's lift this table. Well, you got a bitch that size. You got to work hard with that bitch. You ain't gonna be no big ass Sasquatch Becky around me. We gonna be moving furniture, bitch. Come on. I'm gonna strap that table to her back. Come on, bitch. We gonna get it up the stairs now. Hate all you want, goddammit. But that's how it's going down. For sure. What else we got for y'all tonight? I don't know if we got that much. We ain't had that much tonight. I don't like seeing Stephen A. hating ass face. I really do hate him. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. There was some people going in. Yeah, oh yeah. Do anybody care to hear from him? Cause I really don't. Yeah, I can't play that joint here. I can't play that. Cause I don't really feel like cause I don't really give a damn about now how long was that? Cause I don't know if it was cause we had the whole the Wallow with Corey Holcomb thing, but I don't think I want to play it over here. Cause I feel like Wallow and them ambushed Corey Holcomb. Yo, that's how I feel. I feel like they ambushed my brother home Corey Holcomb. And yeah, that shows that them niggas is tethers. No regular black person would do that. Cause I would be like, look, hey, yo, such and such want to try to come through. They be like, look, nah, nigga, I don't fuck with that nigga. I'm like, all right, yo, let me tell this nigga, yo, don't come over here, yo. That's how it would be. Be like, hey, yo, nigga, you can't come through. What? Yeah, bro said you can't come through right now, so don't come over here. And I'm telling you, nigga, don't come over here. And now the nigga understand that he can't come over.
Get the fuck out of New York tomorrow. We know who you are. I'll tell you another thing. You'll be remembered like a Nazi. And Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. You're going to pay a genocide.
See? White people don't play. When a white nigga don't trust another white nigga, that white nigga gonna come in there and say that shit. That nigga did not care. That nigga like, fuck that. But they rushed his ass out of there quick. But yo, it's true. Lots of them Jews are Nazis. Y'all like, wait, what? Remember, right? So when Hitler was fighting the war in fucking over there in World War II, right? So he couldn't sit and just watch the fucking Jews in the damn concentration camps. So he had to have other Jews who were willing to incarcerate other Jews and lock them up. And that became the Jews that ended up in Israel. People don't remember. That's why nobody took them niggas in when they was all on a boat, when niggas kicked them out of Europe, because they was the niggas who sat around and helped to incarcerate the other Jews. This is why they such a mean, sort of swarthy looking race. If you look at them, they're not really white like they want to be. They kind of dark, so they're extra hateful. But yeah, those Jews down there in Israel, that's the niggas who was the niggas who was the guards of the prison camps. And then they had to move the other Jews. Well, the other Jews went to New York first, and then they slowly started coming over there. But they have this battle over there right now where there's the Jews from New York who don't really trust the fucking the other Jews that was on them ships. Cause people always play, these motherfuckers like to talk like they so great. Like, nigga, if you was so great, why every country said, not here? Until the English went over there and fought a battle in Palestine and made y'all a place to live. Fuck is y'all talking about? The English and the Canadians went over there and fought with the damn Arabs and the Palestinians and beat them out of a place so y'all could have a place to live. Y'all didn't have no place to live. I'm trying to think, what's his name again? The English motherfucker who did it. Sir something. I'll figure it out again. I had his name. I was just talking about his filthy ass the other day. So, but yeah, he was one of the main ones. It was like, we have to create Israel because blah blah blah, and Jesus will be risen again. No, and the nigga never came, and he ain't gonna ever come. Fuck is y'all talking about? In a place written with blood and deceit and soothsayers and shit. That shit just ain't gonna happen. They said that in their own book that it ain't gonna happen. So miss me with all that bullshit. I can care less about them places over there. I just don't like them all coming over here. Go over there. And this is very important for anyone, white, black, Latino, Asian. Try not to be tripping around your children, yo. Really.
It's an incredible study by the University of Washington that demonstrates how an argument between two adults affects a 15-month-old. The scene starts with a safe interaction. Notice how he's following commands, he's exploring, he's fully engaged, fully interactive during the experience. Now, a new adult enters the room, setting the scene for a negative interaction.
That's aggravating. That's so annoying.
Oh, I thought it was really interesting.
Well, that's just your opinion. It's aggravating.
Watch how his behavior's changed. He's not able to be present with the toys. He's hesitant, guarded, and cautious. Children are hyper aware of all of the environmental changes that occur around them, and it shapes their own behavior when they listen and watch the emotional reaction of adults. When parents fight or if family violence is common, children are more likely to be aggressive, withdrawn, or quiet. This disruption in the developmental course might help to explain why these children are at higher risk for behavioral disorders like ADHD, depression, anxiety, and bipolar. Important mentoration to encourage positive, loving, and nurturing environments.
Well, there you go. That's why it's important to try to, sit back and stop. Like, oh, wait, hold on. We about to have an argument. Stop. Especially if little people are around, you know. I remember me and my wife, when we looked like we were about to go crazy, we would burst out singing a song. We would start doing a damn song because that was the only way we could keep ourselves from tripping. We're like, oh shit, I'm about to trip. Hold up. Oh, I might start singing like some damn song. And the kids, they never knew. They just join in with the song and they dance, everybody just dancing. And I'd be like, God damn. That used to be the funniest shit me and my wife used to do. 'Cause we knew we might explode a little bit sometimes, but we realized it real quick. We was like, oh shit. She was like, well, you sing a song or I sing a song. Somebody has to sing a song. And that's how it happened. We just would sing a song and our kids would be like, they didn't really understand it at first, but they would just join in singing the song. They didn't really know. And I was always laughing. I was like, that was the best way to not end up battling with them or battling with her. Because we would end up laughing at the end because it's like, okay, yeah, I was ready to cuss your ass out, but I chose to sing this stupid ass song. And that's good. People got to find ways to have outlets so you don't break down like that. So that's always a good thing, you know. No, yeah, don't be tripping in front of the babies if you can, cause that shit scary for them. They don't know. They like, oh shit, what the fuck? Here's our wonderful sister, Dr. Frances Cress
Because
Wellson.
white people, if we look at the skin color white, white is the genetic inability to produce color. It is a genetic deficiency state. It is a form of albinism. It has never been discussed in this way, but genetically, biologically, this is what it is. White people they don't have the capacity to produce color. They wish they could. This is why they spend a lot of time sun tanning, makeup, all of that is trying to give color to colorless skins, okay? Now, because they have this deep psychological need, they are the only people in the world, they are the minority in the world who cannot produce color. And so they can't produce it, they can't make it on their own. They try to suntan, and then at the sexual level, they have attractions to people who can give them the illusion that they have participated in the production of color. So the white man has gone all over the entire world having sexual relations with every group of non-white women that he meets. The white woman, when she has been allowed to, sexually aggressive towards men of color.
She is allowed to.
And so then she gives vent verbally to that fantasy. I want to have a product of color because this is the one thing that I can't do.
Well, goddamn. Well, that makes sense when you think about Captain Kirk. That nigga Captain Kirk was fucking every alien in the universe. You was like, this nigga was having sex with troubles with triples, whatever them things was, and every other alien bitch he came across. So that makes sense in Star Trek. That nigga Captain Kirk was fucking all the hoes. You can't blame him. Shit, he was everywhere he went. He was fucking the hoes. It's Captain Kirk. Spock used to be like, this nigga, James, control your loins. And niggas used to try to control it. Oh, that was Scotty too. But my nigga Scotty always was drunk. Or was that the Doc? The Doc. One of them niggas is always wasted. I remember the Doc. That nigga was wasted. Spock used to be on his ass. But Kirk was fucking them hoes everywhere they went. He was always getting them into trouble because that nigga was on bitches. It was always about bitches. He always got caught with bitches. Go watch some of them Star Trek. You be laughing as a kid. I remember as a kid I used to watch them shit because they came on late at night. You know, when you're a kid, you up and shit, especially in the summer. That'd be like the only thing on at night. And so you be watching that shit and you laughing. Like, this shit looks so terrible. You just didn't even think about it. You just like, God damn, look at Captain Kirk. He just fucking all these hoes, and that's just it. That's what it was. They might land somewhere, beat up on some niggas. That's how it was. Let me see what else I got, yo. I don't even think I got much else. Dr. Chris Wilson, she went all the way in. God damn. She was like, fuck that. Hey, it's gonna be like that sometimes. Some people like, hey, you gonna get the full motherfucking Monty. Oh yeah, hell yeah, bring that in there. Yeah, we got to bring that in there. Who is that? Oh yeah, you know they trying to kill that brother over there in motherfucking Africa. Look, man. And they what's making me mad is they putting a brother up against that brother. And I don't like that shit, yo. I don't like that shit at all, man. Leave that man alone over in Africa. They gonna try to assassinate that man. Just leave him alone, bro. I would resist that mission. If I was a general, I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I have to recuse myself. I ain't doing it. Let some white guy pick up that mission. Word up. Because I'm not going to pick up no mission to go try to kill no brother who trying to save his country from the Western. He just doing what, that's what they said. That nigga said, what, terror? That nigga said, I'm just mining in my country. That nigga was like, yeah, what are you talking about? This nigga opened up the cashew factory. Y'all niggas got mad. This nigga's trying to sell cashews. Y'all niggas is upset. You know, because they can get cashew and cashew oil. You know? Fruit. You know, you got the fruit. Because a lot of people don't know cashews is a fruit first. And then you got the nuts at the top. But it's a fruit. It's an actual fucking fruit. I'm trying to think what else I would like to drop on here. Music, real quick. What do I play? Yeah. Let's go. Pork round.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlets drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the tops, the blocks, we run the streets. We set up shop, we saw gravy, grits and pork chops. We on top, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on farms there's pigs and chicken, and the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Your rise, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy.
Yeah, Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salems and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4 wheels, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping, chirping, chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under popular trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate and give it to you. Pork rinds, grits and gravy, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, yeah.
Pork rinds, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy. Pork rinds, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.
I done had enough bad luck. Keep me laughing the rest of my life.
Good afternoon. Black power. Say it like you mean it. Black power. Say it like you mean it. Black power. Now, in this hour, it requires black power. We have a moment in history where there's a deliberate and methodical attempt to strip us and call it humanity, or humbling us, right? Ignoring our humanity every day. There's an attempt to humble black people that I think we need to resist. I think we need to be very keenly aware that people who built communities like Greenwood, Rosewood, Black Wall Street, they were not in the definition of white society's humble. They were audacious black people. They were bold and endearing black people. And the question is, for this hour, are you? What are we building in this hour? So that when this is over, because we will get on the other side of this, what will remain for our people? What's your part in creating that? What is your role in ensuring that every time somebody says DEI, you make it clear that you are from Atlanta, where 60% of the people in this community are educated, college educated, to be clear. The most educated city in America is one of the blackest cities in America. One of the strongest economies in America is one of the blackest economies in America. And what we need to be clear about is that it was audacious and bold black people who decided that we are not going to allow you to determine our destiny, but we will determine it for ourselves. That is how you had Auburn Avenue. Am I right about it? So the question is, how are we going to have those stories for the next generation? If you have a Dr. Key, if you have a Ryan, who have businesses that they are developing, if you have the Acre Boys, how much more do we need to see that the brilliance of black people is enough? The real question for us in this hour is not, what are they going to do? We see this playbook every time. This is the third reconstruction of America. This is. And so while they try to ostracize and tell us to be humble.
There you go. There you go, man. There you go. What they say? There you go. There you go. There you go. Simply.
Yeah, does and breeze and does, however y'all want it.
yeah. No, either.
Dubs and breeze. Breeze and dubs. However y'all want it.
No,
Let's
no,
get it. Let's go.
no. Nope. What is that? Get out. Go over here.
So I can discover everything that turns you up, turns you up, turns you up. Girl, I wonder if I can take you out, take you out, take you out. So I can discover everything that turns you up, turns you up, turns you up.
Girl, oral on the moon, I met you on the strip. When we get back to my room, I hope you're ready to strip. I'm tantalized by your legs, your thighs, and those lips, your hair, your feet, your hips. Damn, girl, your body is luscious. You got kids too? By the way, I'm a mother fudger. Smooth, undercover brother. Girl, I make moves undercover. That's why they knew they be new. When I discover, when I took you out, that's why I took you out the den of the car. You expensive food in your mouth. Back to the crib, the room plus the side of your house. I got a list of chicks, man. I'm taking them out. Your date's over, girl, so I'm signing you out. I'm signing you out.
Girl, I wonder if I can take you out, take you out, take you out. So I can discover everything that turns you out, turns you out, turns you out. Girl, I wonder if I can take you out, take you out, take you out. So I can discover everything that turns you out, turns you out, turns you out. Take off your clothes, bubble bath, deep tub rubs. My hands on your skin, your hands on mine. Now let's begin. What the
All right. Y'all have a great one. It's been Breeze Omega, Regular Breeze, and we out.